Alright, you can do this.
Hi guys.
Wait, not yet. Hi guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. I have a new video, obviously. So I have a special guest. I'm doing a boyfriend tag. So why don't you introduce yourself, like your name, your age.
My name is Dylan. Did I need to say my last name?
People know my last name.
Okay, Dylan
There's
Warner.
probably so many Dylan Warners.
I'm 25 and I am pretty much a tech nerd. That's
that's what his career is.
Yeah.
Tech nerd.
Tech nerd.
So on Instagram, I asked you guys for some questions that you guys want to know, I guess, about us or him. So I guess we'll just start that. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep on watching. I'm actually gonna make you answer it first because like I want to see if our like answers match. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so they asked, where and when did you first meet?
Oh, we met in 8th grade in our history class. Where would be in middle school, you know. It was a really weird class. There was a lot of drama.
I was always crying. But like, yeah, when I first saw him, I had a crush on him the first time I saw him. So that was like about 2 years before we got together.
Yes, and I always remember seeing her on like a corner of this one street hanging out with her friends, and I always thought she was cute. So.
Oh my god, stop! Another question is, how long have you been together and how do you make it work?
Well, today is our 9-year anniversary, so 9 years to answer that.
It's a long time.
It's very long, but it feels really short. That's what's really good about it.
It almost makes it feel like, you know, like when you have family, it just feels like your whole life.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So it almost feels just like family.
Getting through it and the sense of like making things work, I'd say, is really communication and really adjusting anything the other doesn't like. And just being able to accept each other, I'd say, is something.
Yeah, and like when you are together so long, there's always change. Like I feel like we've changed so much since we've been together. I would say like every few years we tend to have like a problem, you know? I feel like every relationship goes through that though. Like everyone will have like a big problem or just like a small problem that they have to go through, and then it just makes it the relationship stronger once you get past that phase.
Yeah. As long as you guys work through things together rather than, you know, feeling like you guys aren't working as a team, that's always what, like, you know, strengthens you guys every time you overcome something that's hard.
Good answer. Okay, next question is, who made the first move? We always talk about this. I always say it's you.
I feel like it was me when it came to us like going on our first like a date, you'd say, at the mall. I tried holding her hand, and then also when it came to, you know, us having our first kiss, I feel like I'm the one who went in first as well.
Yeah.
So I'd say me.
I mean, maybe I should kind of give like a small story of like how we started talking, I guess, in a way. Okay, so we've been together since we were 16, but this is like a story kind of before we got together. We had French class together, and I would kind of like tell him my boy drama. And then I messaged him on Facebook and I asked him a question about French, like our French essay. And then after he answered my question, I was like, guess what? And then you would not acknowledge me saying like, guess what? You just kept answering like my homework question instead of like the guess what part.
Well, because you need to know, I wasn't good at French, so I was just Googling everything she was asking. That's how I was helping her, pretty much.
Yeah, you were always getting in trouble in French class. And I was always the one like crying and trying to be that like try hard smart person, you know? But yeah, so I feel like you made the first move because we were talking about how like people who are like bad in relationships and people who are like good in relationships, they always end up like getting together and then they break up. So I don't know, you said something on the lines of like, oh, I'm not looking for someone, and then now you were like, oh, now I'm looking for someone. When we were talking because we're like both good, you know? But yeah, there's just like a little like reason why we started like talking that time. So we dated for like a month before we actually made it official. The next question is 3 things / goals that you want to accomplish with her, now or future. Oh, so that's a question for you.
3 goals. Okay, these are all going to be like long-term relationship things where, like, of course, to marry you. That's just something I've always thought about doing, you know, ever since I've met her.
Really?
Well, we've always been really open about it.
Yeah.
Both of us have, you know, talked about our values, what we like, what we don't like, and marriage was always something that was there. So to me, that would be a goal, you know, it's something I want to get to one day.
I just feel like we've hit so many milestones already in our relationship. I mean, obviously there's always stuff to accomplish, but like we've already accomplished a lot together, you know? There's always the thought of like having kids, but we're not like 100% sure. Like we want kids like together obviously, but like I just feel like just the way the world's going, it's kind of like we're not sure yet. Like I don't know if I want to bring a kid into a scary world and stuff like that.
Especially with how it's going nowadays.
Yeah, it's scary.
Another goal would be to travel with her places. You know, it's something we've really done throughout our relationship. And
especially with family too.
One goal that I could think of when it comes to us being together and just us strengthening each other is my goal is to help her get as far as she can in whatever she does.
Aww.
Whether it's YouTube, whether it's...
That's why he's here. He hates being in front of the camera, but he did it for me. Who confessed first? I don't know. I mean, I know I said I love you first, but I don't know who, like... We just kind of knew.
You told me you loved me first at the mall.
Yeah. But I think the confessing about, like, liking each other maybe, we kind of already knew because, like, all of our friends were trying to, like, make us talk to each other and stuff, and like
it was at the point where we couldn't really talk to each other. We didn't know what to say.
We were so shy.
Yeah, it was like they had to help us. I was always like, what do I say? How do I talk to her? What do I ask her? You know, it was just like you would just keep thinking of those generic things like what's your favorite movie, because you don't know what
Remember
to
I was
say.
like, what do you like more, apple juice or orange juice?
Yeah. And I was like, orange juice.
And then I was like, no. I feel like we just kind of knew, and he told me that like he never really felt like nervous around like a girl before until me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. This question is who we obviously, you're gonna know this answer. Who did fart first in front of one another?
Oh, let's just say that's not me.
It was an accident. I don't do it regularly. I've only probably done like once in our whole relationship, and then...
It's okay, I still accept you. Still love you.
Are you both vegan?
No.
I'm vegetarian. I try to eat plant-based as much as possible, so I don't eat meat, and I try to stay away from dairy and eggs, but I have a problem staying away from desserts, which tend to have lots of dairy and egg.
I have a very strict diet.
No, he's picky. That's what it's called.
It's very strict.
Pickatarian.
Pickatarian is what I call it. I pretty much am a carb diet in a way.
Carb diet.
I'm a carb diet. I stopped wanting to eat meat after just, you know, feeling bad for animals, not liking it over time, just because for me it's something that I don't love doing. So with that in mind, like that and me being picky with eating food just made me be even more picky actually. So that's why when I joke I say it's a pickatarian diet with a carb diet, because
I think it's also like you don't like it started out with you not liking the fatty parts of meat, like it's just kind of gross. Like I've never liked meat ever since I was little, and then as we got older, like I started to try to kind of like tell you like, oh, animals this, animals that, and then like you start to see it more and you're like, yeah, it's not for me, you know. But he's also picky, like he just doesn't like to eat like healthy things.
Yeah, I don't eat vegetables.
He'll eat like pasta, pizza, Mexican food, but not really like salad or anything like that. Yeah.
I'm a 10-year-old at heart.
10-year-old forever at heart. Okay, next question is, have you ever been to a point of breaking up?
A lot of points.
You know, in high school we were kind of like in that type of relationship where it was like on and off. I feel like every young couple kind of does that on and off type relationship. But we would only break up for like a few hours or like a day, and then we get back together.
Yeah.
But like major breaking points, like we would only break up for like a few hours. Like we've never broken up longer than a day.
Yeah, we'd mainly use it as just like as a way to be like, this is too much, we're breaking up, and just to be dramatic while the other person's like, no, I'm sorry, and then I think we get to that breaking point so that we can mend it right away, and then like work on something that, you know, either fixes it, because when the situation is not being fixed, that's when the other person's like, I can't do this, and then that's when we really work together to like fix it.
You know what? You've been the rock of the relationship.
I know.
I know. Bring the cookie, Brayden.
See?
Brayden texted me like he was texting his girlfriend. Like he said that to my dad where he texted my dad like good morning with like hearts and stuff. Brayden just did that to me on accident. Okay, next question is who's more likely to pay for a date? Obviously. He always buys me food. But I love you so much.
It used to not be like that in the beginning.
Yeah.
She used to pay for a lot of the stuff in the beginning, but then I told her when we were younger, I was like, once I get money, you know, once I work hard, it'll change, and that's
exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
He buys me food all the time, and I'm gained a lot of weight because of it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You love food.
I love food. Last question is, how tall is he?
I have not measured myself in a long time, but I think I'm 5'11".
Yeah, almost 6 foot. So that's perfect for me. I like tall guys. Well, I like tall guys. Well, okay, like my type would be tall guys, right? So he's 5'11", I'm 5'3", 5'4". Alright guys, so that's all the questions you guys gave us. And if you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comments below and then maybe we'll answer them in a different video. Because I'm planning on doing more videos with you. I know I try to convince you to even just do one, but I'm planning on doing more with you. My social media, my Instagram is Alyssa Maniago, and then my Snapchat is alysq.m. But my TikTok is Alyssa Maniago, and then my Twitter is alysq_m. Your Instagram is
Dilkin, or
yes.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Dylan.
Yeah, both are cute. Yeah, so I'll just put it right here, Dilkin. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.